please turn off all electronics and refrain from texting during the show. Audio recording, video recording, and photographs of the performance are strictly prohibited. Please take a moment to observe the emergency exits in front of you and behind you in the theater. Thank you, and enjoy the presentation.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, perfect. Kính chào quý vị và các bạn, tên tôi là DJ. Tôi rất vui và hân hạnh được gặp tất cả quý vị và các bạn ở đây. Cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều và vị đã đến với chương trình văn hóa hàng năm của chúng tôi. Chúng tôi là hội sinh viên Việt Nam tại Đại học Santa Clara và chúng tôi đã cố gắng hết sức để cùng nhau trở thành một cộng đồng và tôn vinh văn hóa Việt Nam. Sau đây xin mời quý vị và các bạn thưởng thức chương trình. Hello and welcome everyone to Santa Clara University's Vietnamese Student Association 2023 Culture Show. I'm DJ Hong.
And I'm Ashley DeWong.
And we are this year's co-chairs for VSA.
To those not familiar with VSA, our mission is to promote awareness and appreciation of Vietnamese culture, as well as provide representation, community, and support for current and prospective Vietnamese students on campus.
If you've never been to an SCU Culture Show before, each club under SCU's Multicultural Center, shout out to the MCC, hosts an annual showcase of performances that vary from club to club to highlight and promote their culture. The MCC is such an important space on campus that celebrates diversity and fosters community for BIPOC students at a predominantly white institution like SCU. Without their support, our culture show would not be possible.
But before we begin, I want to give a special shout out to all the prospective Broncos in the crowd who are ending their preview day with our show tonight. Let's give a round of applause. Tonight's performance is the result of months of hard work and dedication by our talented directors and performers. Our culture show aims to showcase the richness and diversity of Vietnamese American culture, but with a modern twist. We hope that through tonight's performances, we can share our Vietnamese culture and heritage with all of you.
And now, I would like to introduce you to our culture show directors, who have worked tirelessly to bring tonight's event together and to life. Please join me in giving the wonderful Angel and Shillian a warm round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is Shailene Tran.
And my name is Angel, and we have the honor of serving as this year's VSA Culture Show directors.
Our show is called Come As You Are. To us, that means coming into our community as our most authentic, genuine, and complex self. It means being proud of who you are and embracing every part of yourself that makes you, you.
This culture show is not a very traditional Vietnamese cultural show. It takes place on a very familiar campus with some very familiar characters. But we wanted to show authentically how Vietnamese culture shows up in our lives. And Vietnamese Americans have been doing this for decades, ever since they came to the United States, defining what being Vietnamese means to them and navigating what sort of communities we want to see here in the US. So this show is a love letter to all of the Little Saigons, pho restaurants, bun sale stores, and Paris by Night tapes that we have had the privilege of coming to know.
We hope you come to love the songs, dances, and characters as much as we do. Our talented cast and crew has spent countless hours throughout this year preparing for this show, and we hope you enjoy. So, as a note beforehand, our show contains some sensitive content, such as drinking and swearing, so if you think you might want to step out, feel free to.
And with that, we want to say cảm ơn, or thank you, and sit back, relax, and
come as you are.
60 năm cuộc đời, 20 năm đầu, sung sướng không bao lâu. 20 năm sau sầu thương cao vời vợi, 20 năm cuối là bao.
Em mới có bao nhiêu 60 năm cuộc đời, 20 năm đầu, sung sướng không bao lâu. 20 năm sau sầu thương cao vời, 20 năm cuối là bao. Năm anh 20 em mới sinh ra đời.
Ngày anh 40 em cũng vừa đôi mươi.
Tình đời nhiều lúc miệt mài, cuộc đời miền đắng miền cay vui đó sầu ghét. Khi em còn trong nỗi anh đã lo chuyện đời, ơi 20 năm u hoài.
Đầu vừa đến vai gặp nhau tự duyên mấy người đâu tình duyên đã lỡ rồi. Lỡ tuổi lỡ thời này ta cũng xứng đôi, thôi thôi chờ đến kiếp sau.
Năm anh 20
Em mới sinh ra đời.
ngày anh 40
Em mới tròn đôi mươi.
tình đời nhiều lúc
Miền mai cuộc đời miền đắng miền cay thôi thế là thôi.
khi em còn trong nỗi anh đã lo chuyện đời, ơi 20 năm u hoài.
Đầu vừa đến vai gặp nhau tự duyên mấy người đâu tình duyên đã lỡ rồi. Lỡ tuổi lỡ thời này ta cũng xứng đôi, thôi thôi cho đến kiếp sau.
Năm anh 20 em mới sinh ra đời.
Ngày anh 40 em mới tròn đôi mươi.
Tình đời nhiều lúc miền mai, cuộc đời miền đắng miền cay vui đó sầu ghét. Khi em còn trong nỗi anh đã lo chuyện đời, ơi 20 năm u hoài.
Đầu vừa đến vai gặp nhau tự duyên mấy người đâu tình duyên đã lỡ rồi. Lỡ tuổi lỡ thời này ta cũng xứng đôi,
Thôi thôi cho đến kiếp sau.
đầu vừa đến vai gặp nhau tự duyên mấy người đâu tình duyên đã lỡ rồi. Lỡ tuổi lỡ thời này ta cũng xứng đôi, thôi thôi cho đến kiếp sau.
Good morning, Santa Clarita University. Spring quarter is finally among us. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The skaters are skating. 2 + 2 is 4. It's time to break out the short shorts and brush up on your dice skills because the frats have a ton of totally tubular dangers lined up for us. Let's cheer on our girls in the women's soccer team who will be playing our rivals over at Manford this weekend. Oh, and don't forget to stop by AK Pie's table outside the library, where they'll be selling Krispy Kreme donuts. There today, aren't we? That's all for this morning, folks. This is your host, KCU, signing off.
Hi everyone, I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh my God, Jenny, there you are. Everything is falling
falling apart. You can't get the slides to work, and Christina isn't even back with the snacks yet.
Also, the freshmen aren't having any fun because Taylor and Joe broke up, so all the freshmen are picking sides to who should come to VSA or not. It's just a disaster.
Oh, and Jenny, the culture show costumes you have in our outfit aren't going to work this year. The greens and the oranges look tacky together, and they don't vibe with my vision.
Jenny, what are we going to do? How much, Jenny?
Please. All right! Danny, first of all, I brought the HDMI cord for the slides, and I called Christina. She's on her way with the snacks. Mindy, tell the freshmen we're not here to play Switzerland. Tell them to pick a side and suck it up. And Albert, I'm going to need a more cost-efficient vision for the show. But I'll talk to finance and see if we can make any cuts. Okay, who's ready for another great VSA meeting?
Oh, Jenny, how does she do it all?
America woman.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very first VSA meeting of spring quarter. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Jenny Pham, president of VSA. I hope you're staying cool in all this heat because we're about to start off with a good old-fashioned icebreaker. Today's prompt: what did you do over spring break, and what are you looking forward to this spring quarter?
Real original.
Shut up. What did you go? Huh?
Fine. I guess I'll go first. So there I was, a few miles off the coast of Oahu, when I encountered a great white. But somehow, some way, I felt connected to this magnificent creature. And it was through this connection that I was able to anticipate her next move. All of a sudden, she snaps at me, and I dodge it, barely saving my left hand from putting it into. And with my right, I go around her neck, and right when it's looking good for me.
Danny, we've been back from spring break 3 days ago, and I've heard this story like 6 times already.
Yeah,
So?
and I'm pretty sure the first time I heard it, it was more of a near-death experience between you and a jellyfish just stepped up.
Those were all true. Sorry that my life was just more interesting than yours.
More interesting.
Yeah.
How about more ignorant? Try and muster whatever ounce of self-awareness you have to realize you shouldn't be advertising going to Hawaii in the first place. You know, tourism is literally killing the islands. That and the United States military-industrial complex. I can't believe you're going around saying, oh, I went there for vacation. Oh, I already told you that the water conditions...
Mindy, we've been back from spring break 3 days already, and we've heard this story almost 12 times.
So you're just taking down the list of
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
I think it's
Okay! So, what is everyone looking forward to this quarter? I, for one, cannot wait on getting started on directing this year's Culture Showcase.
Oh, yeah, Albert, I forgot you were directing that. What's that going to be about?
Yeah, so it's going to be based on these folk tales about the 4 modes of Vietnam. And this kid works at a pho restaurant who goes on a journey with a stranger to restore peace and order to Vietnam through sword fighting and dance battles. Oh, and also, there's going to be DDR.
Dude, sounds like it's going to be pretty great. What I'm excited for this quarter is to dig out my new car. I got these gnarly LED exterior underglow lights that will look sick on my Honda Civic. Catch me at the next Millennium concert, getting hit on by all the sweet honeys when they feast their eyes on my new ride. And who knows, maybe they can take me out for a ride too.
Danny, I can't believe you even said that. I just didn't. Oh, anyway, my plans for this quarter is I'm going to get enough signatures on my petition to ban all farm to factory red meat and cafeteria. And, ready for this, guys? I'm going to make sure Jenny comes out to party with us. Right.
Well, someone's in for a disappointing quarter because, first of all, people actually like the food that they serve at Jensen's. Meatball Mondays are like the only day of the week where the food has any flavor. And secondly, there's no way you're getting Miss Goody Two-Shoes Jenny out here to a frat party.
Whoa, I know how to have fun. Okay, then what are your plans this quarter? I'm so glad you asked me. First, I'm going to find a stellar internship at either EY or Deloitte for my accounting major. And then I'm going to raise VSA member retention by 60% and raise another $2,400 for the culture show. I'm going to plan a sweet getaway for me and Kevin for our anniversary. And, oh yeah, keep my 4.0 for the Bio Honor Society.
Wow, Jenny, do us all a favor and never tell our parents about what you do? You're going to make the rest of us look bad.
Yeah, just listening to that made me nauseous.
Jenny, sweetheart, did you leave at least some time to sleep in that to-do list of yours? Well, I just want this quarter to be perfect. And it will be tonight. Kevin and I are celebrating our anniversary! Oh my gosh, that's so cute. What are you guys going to do? I'm not sure yet. Kevin hasn't told me anything. I think it's going
tonight, alright? Something's gotta keep those grannies coming back.
Anyways, on that note, bird, do you guys feel that breeze? I think it's from all the ice we just broke. All right, now we have Albert here to tell us about the upcoming culture show.
Alright, this is it. The moment you've been waiting for all year. It is time for the VSA's annual culture showcase. As you all know, a lot of effort goes into putting the showcase together. And it is nothing if not a team effort. Look for donations of time, instruments, props, costumes, and cash. Seriously. So, if you got it, now's the time to flaunt it.
So, you gonna be part of culture this year, Jenny? Of course I am. Kevin and I are dancing together for the couple's band. Oh, you guys have been doing that together since freshman year.
Oh my god, you guys are goals.
Don't you have some freshman girls to terrorize?
Mindy, don't you have some parties to poop on?
Anyways, we gotta go now. We wanna meet the front of the class. Wait, we're gonna meet those people this year? Of course we are. Bye, Danny. Bye, Albert.
Especially how finals went last quarter.
Yeah, low key. And the fact that you haven't declared your major. Nah, I'd be worried too, I'm not gonna lie. Hey! Relax. Smooth sailing from here on out.
You're right. Honestly, I'm kind of happier in the class. I'm really kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, of course, bro. Anything for the culture.
Jenny, go!
Hi, ma'am. What's up? I was just about to head to class.
I just found out that your G Trish, G Karen, and G Mimi are coming for dinner this weekend. They're flying all the way from Orange County, so that means I'm gonna have to make boom baller. Anyways, I'm gonna have to close the dress store early, so go. I need you to pick up the Louis Bar from Ranch 99, okay?
Of course, I'll pick it up after band dance practice. And if you need help with cooking, just let me know.
Good. Also, make sure to wear something nice for dinner, okay? I need you to look decked out for your auntie. Just don't wear that yellow dress. Makes you look fat and your skin's too dark in it.
Yeah, ma'am.
Anyways, how's school?
Ma'am, it's literally the first day of the quarter. I haven't even gone to my first class yet.
Don't worry, my daughter's smart. Just make sure the professor knows your face so he can be nice to you and give you a good grade.
Yeah, ma'am.
Do you have any plans tonight?
Oh, actually, Kevin and I are going out to celebrate our anniversary. I'm so excited. What?
Nothing. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Also, make sure to eat some more. You look too skinny last time I saw you.
Yeah. this weekend. I'll see you. All right, bye. I'll see you then.
Ugh, thanks.
Hey, watch it!
Yo, chill, my guy.
Don't tell me to chill.
Look, it's not my fault your big ass head was in the way.
Work on your aim. You're recycling.
Welcome to Intro to Asian American Studies. I will be your professor, Dr. James Mai. All of you this quarter. Now, let's get started by getting right into the meat. Can anyone tell me what this word here, community, means to them? Let's start with the gentleman in the back.
Me? Alright, what's up everyone? My name's Connor. And I don't really know much about Asian Americans, but what I do know is about community. And I can tell you that the bond that I have formed with my brothers over at Alpha Beta Gamma is as strong as steel. Hey, these boys got my back through everything. Even the Coco Moco Loco incident of 2021. Once an ABG, always an ABG. Hey, I died for my brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Something to add, Mindy?
Too much, sir, I'm afraid.
Well, maybe your friend has something to say.
Yes, hi, I'm Jenny. Asian American communities are incredibly important to maintaining the livelihood of these ethnic groups in this country. Take, for example, San Jose's Little Saigon, where you can find Vietnamese entrepreneurs, restaurants, and businesses who have all fought to make a place for Vietnamese Americans in this country. For example, someone like my grandma who doesn't speak English is able to live her life here with independence, dignity, and pride. I guess, kind of like what Connor was saying, these communities make it possible to have each other's back in this country.
Thank you, Jenny. Very insightful.
Nah, she ain't coming.
Something to add, gentleman?
Yeah, I just think Jenny here is living a life full of rainbows and sunshine.
Excuse me?
Would you care to elaborate? Of course.
Well, hi class, my name's Ryan. So you see, these cultural communities, better known as ethnoblurbs, were created out of intense oppression. You see, Vietnamese people were refugees fleeing from a country, from a war that had nothing to do with them, right? And they came to America in hope of a better life. But guess what? They were accepted nowhere in the country. So they had to come together and create these little Saigons. You see, Chinese people came to America, again, in hope of a better life. But guess what? They're being massacred all over the country. Why? Just because they're Chinese. Does that make sense? No. And guess what? When they came together and created Chinatowns, so many of them got burned down. You know why? It's because America doesn't give a shit about Asian Americans. And it gets even crazier because black artists were doing their best to express creativity, but they were getting signed by white producers, white labels, and they were forced to move into areas like Harlem just so they could express themselves. And although in these cultural communities, there might be, cute little boba swaps and fun restaurants, right? But at the end of the day, these areas are full of disease, poverty, addiction, violence, and God knows whatever other problems America doesn't seem to care about. See, like I said, these communities only exist because America doesn't give a shit about Asian Americans.
Are you kidding me? It sounds like someone's projecting.
You're funny. It sounds like someone's in denial.
You are wholly underestimating the importance of coalition building in this country. By working together to fight against oppression, it allows us to strategize, strengthen, and support one another.
Sure, maybe they come together when it comes to fighting oppression, right? But at the end of the day, in these cultural communities, it is every single person for themselves. Every parent is raising their child to be the best person that they can be, the most American person that they can be, so that they don't spend the rest of their lives working in nail salons and drowning away casinos like they did.
I don't know what doesn't make sense to you, but being successful in this country doesn't mean acting more American, whatever that means to you.
What are you implying?
Nothing more than what I'm saying. Take, for example, the Vietnamese Student Association. We've created a place where Vietnamese students can be proud of who they are, instead of acting like something that they're not.
Oh, and while I'm sure your boba runs are so much fun at VSA, I'm not sure how authentically you could actually celebrate Vietnamese culture at a predominantly white institution, where I'm sure half of you don't even speak Vietnamese.
Oh, because Greek life is such a welcoming and genuine community. At least we're trying to make students of color proud of who they are, instead of riding off the coattails of an institution literally built on white supremacy and exclusion. Say all you want about how our communities need work, but how about taking a step back and giving some semblance of self-awareness?
You know what? That's why you're
Wow. As you can see, my friends, this is a very nuanced discussion. Very exciting. We will continue this conversation next week after we finish our readings. Okay, class? Thank you all for contributing today. I will see you all next week. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor. Hey, Jenny, right?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I didn't mean to come off as harsh or embarrassed earlier.
Embarrass me. Were we watching the same class?
Yeah, it was nothing personal, of course, I promise.
Merely an intellectual disagreement.
Perfect. Now that we're on the same page, I was wondering if you and your friend wanted to pull up to our alpha beta gamma event. Please, give me up. Just making me crazy, eh?
I am 100% sure that's cultural appropriation.
No. Cultural appreciation. And you have to make sure to come out to our beer bash extreme.
Extreme!
Enticing as that sounds, I think I'm good. Thanks for the invite, though. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to say no on the fact that fraternities are nothing but a backwards construction of the patriarchy that contribute nothing to society other than predatory behavior, binge drinking, and my personal favorite, toxic masculinity.
Damn, tough crowd.
You can always count on Mindy for honesty. Anyways, thanks for the invite.
Bước qua cơn đau này thì xung quanh mà thấy em xa vời, việc đau nhói phát hiện về sau này. Oh, you. Sai lầm có ai em không thuộc về nơi đây. Tìm 2 giờ, lúc 2 giờ anh mang cơn đau này đi chôn sâu. Anh biếu anh trong tay tại nắm em không hay để rồi mình vội mãi mãi. Em nấp sau anh đi tìm 4 phương không ra thải cảnh về trong quá khứ. Baby anh vẫn đau khi thấy em đi cùng ai, nhớ đâu có gì sai. Baby anh cất đi bao nhiêu si diệt đằng sau, đau thì thốt là đau.
Hey, Jenny.
Oh, hey, Christina.
Oh, just getting ready for my date with Kevin tonight. Oh, how sweet. It's your 1-year anniversary, right? Yeah, I remember for my 1-year anniversary, Ethan took me to the loveliest rooftop restaurant in San Francisco. And when we got there was this gorgeous flower arrangement spelling out, I love you, in roses. And that's just the first of a 4-part weekend getaway. He's such a sweetheart.
Oh, don't worry, Christina. I remember. How could I forget after you spent the next 4 months telling me all about it?
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I was actually saying that I don't know what Kevin has planned for tonight. I think it's going to be a surprise.
Aw, how sweet of him. Well, you know, I could never do that. I prefer to play a more active role in my relationship. We like to do things 50-50. And, you know, with Ethan at the top of his comp sci classes and running that nonprofit for orphans in Ethiopia, we just can't be getting caught up in all that noise.
Oh, that's so great. But luckily for me, Kevin's able to balance his hedge fund and spoil me.
How nice. Anyways, what are you wearing?
I don't know yet. I was thinking probably one of my dresses.
Maybe not your yellow one. I just feel like it looks like you've had like one too many bread rolls, if you know what I mean. But I'm just like looking out for you.
Gee, thanks, Christina. What would I do without you? So, what do we think? Woo! That must be him now. Christina, can you go get the door?
Whoa, babe. You were smoking.
A little underdressed for the occasion, Kevin.
What's the occasion? I thought we were just getting boba.
Oh, you're so committed to this act. Sure, let's go get some boba. All right, bye, Christine. Bye, have fun, you two lovebirds.
Giờ đi trước em trong lòng anh không nghĩ chưa đứng cách xa từng ngày mà lại cảm thấy đau hơn là như vui mình trong nỗi tiếc này baby thôi anh chẳng cần nhìn lại sông núi em sao giấc mơ nhưng cô dấu quên mất từ trong để lại mình anh được phố mơ muốn nắng dài giờ còn gì
Oh, Kevin, it was so sweet of you to take us to the boba shop where we first met. Even though we come here every other week. But I'm excited to see what else you have in store for tonight.
Oh, yeah. So, listen, babe. There's actually something really important I want to talk to you about tonight. It's about our future.
Oh, I'm all ears. You know I support you through anything.
Well, the thing is, as we enter our senior year, things are going to be moving fast. And my parents are expecting me to take on the accounting firm soon.
Oh, sweetie, I know how much pressure you're under. And I know we'll do what we do best and make this relationship a priority by...
Plus, with all these recruiters coming to me for all these consulting jobs, I'm being pulled in a million directions.
I totally understand. I mean, with all the work I have for VSA and my mom making me help her with the dress store, I know we'll work to keep this
And the
relationship.
thing is, when I imagine my future, all the stuff with my career is great, but I just can't wait for the day where I can finally settle down and come home to a house being taken care of by my beautiful, loving wife with 3 beautiful kids.
Oh, sweetie, I can't wait for that future too. But remember, we both have to finish grad school, I have to get my PhD, and we both have to find jobs that give us flexibility.
Babe, you know I want what's best for the both of us. And after thinking about how our relationship fits into that future, I decided it's time to make some serious changes.
Oh, sweetie, does that finally mean you're going to take me home to meet your parents?
Huh? No. I was thinking we should break up.
What? What do you mean, break up?
As in, cut loose ties. Separate our involvements. Never. You and me are now you and me.
You're dumping me. After everything I've done for you, I got you your investment banking internship last summer.
And I appreciate that. I really do. But something about this just isn't working for me anymore. It's not you, it's me. I swear. It's just, we've been dating for a full year and I don't know, it was just hard to, you know, I feel like we hardly even know each other still, aside from all the surface level stuff. And I just don't think the patch is there anymore.
You're joking, right? After you made me spend 2 years listening to Gap on and on about your stupid car jobs and your hedge fund. You're dumping me because you're not feeling it anymore. And you thought I was feeling it every time you told me how your fucking fantasy football league was doing.
Hey, no need to be so hurtful.
What is everyone going to say? What am I going to tell everybody?
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, you can tell everyone that it was a mutual decision that we took for the betterment of our own independent personal development.
Who am I going to dance with for the fan dance?
Check, please.
We don't
Not so hot. I literally tried to get her to leave her room just to go get food, but she hasn't left in 3 days. I don't know what happened between her and Kevin, but I don't think it's anything good because she hasn't said anything about it. So whatever you do, it better work.
Do you mind giving me some alone time with her?
You're kicking me out of my own room.
Please. Christina, please.
Okay, but only because it's starting to stink in here.
Hey, bestie! Mind coming out from under those covers so I can see your pretty little face? Jenny, please? Okay, look, I heard about what happened. Kevin told me. What? He told you? But I did have to corner him and Jensen and threaten to cut off his man parts. But yeah. What did he even say? Just that you had a mutual breakup for the betterment of your own personal development. And that's probably why you've been MIA for the past 3 days, cooped up in this room and not answering your best friend's text. Who else did he tell? Does anybody else know? Does Christina know? I don't think. Actually, I don't know. Well, Jenny, hey, it's all right. It's not like you can control these things. It's just kind of gonna get out. But it's so humiliating. Can you tell me that? Sorry. Hey, just tell whoever it is that I'm dead. You sure about that? It's your mom. My mom? Hi, ma'am. Doing great. No, I didn't forget about this weekend. So excited to see the aunties. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye. I totally forgot I have to pick up vegetables for my mom after the culture show. Fan dance practice. I'm gonna see a stupid face right now. I'm really gonna die! Hey. Okay. Oh, right. Kevin conveniently told me he found someone else to join Culture Show as in another dance partner. What? Who is this bitch? Actually, I don't have time for that. I need to find a new dance partner before Saturday. Oh, Jenny, come on. You don't have to do the Culture Show. I mean, there's no shame in dropping out. Are you kidding me? Of course there is. Dropping out would just be letting that little idiot win. I need to find a new dance partner. Quick. The question is who? Mindy, darling, get ready. We have a party to go to. Excuse me? Do you have anything Jamaican themed that's only mildly racist? Jamaican me crazy.
New things what you go. 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 Go first, now I'm that. New lại phải vào vô thời trang. Em dám dáng kiểu Âu, thích tạo dáng kiểu Âu. Ta tự biến mất vào đâu không được thoát ra được khi nó trong nghịch sâu. Sang lại
This is more than just violently racist. I can't believe you brought me here. Oh, this is everything I stand against. Besides, I can practically feel the male gaze beating down my back. Oh, Connor, right?
Oh, it's Mandy and Jenna.
Mindy and Jenny.
Oh, right. Mindy and Jenny, my two favorite classmates from Asian Americans. Can I get you ladies something to drink?
No thanks, I don't really drink. Sure, just close container, please. I don't trust when you bring those
Respect.
Anyways, do you happen to remember your buddy Ryan might be?
Of course, that's my boy. He's over there in the back.
Did someone say shotgun?
Yeah!
of Asian American Studies.
I'm a writer. What's up, Jenny? The ugly optimistic know-it-all. So glad you can make it.
Yep, that's me. You know, when a dear friend of mine invites me to something as exciting as the beer bashing stream of who am I?
Extreme! Well, dear friend, you say. Well, in that case, what are your thoughts on the whole operation?
Love it. The pool inflatables. Nice and
Facts, that was Mama Connor's idea.
Anyways, now that we're good friends, I have an invitation of my own I'd like to extend.
What would that be?
I'm asking you to be my partner in the Vietnamese Student Association Culture Show group.
What?
Vietnamese Student Association? The association for students? Vietnamese?
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not participating in something.
Great, I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early.
Time is bright early.
9 a.m. All right, Mindy, let's go. Swimming!
Nói đáng đời, anh đã nói rồi, người ta đang chờ anh trong cơn mưa, giờ em đã sáng mắt chưa định theo nơi đó. Em ơi em à, đừng để thù oán đau lòng mẹ cha, chẳng hiểu em cứ níu kéo vô vọng làm chi, vì sớm hay muộn rồi thì anh ấy cũng đi. Thời gian không có thôi đưa, thể nào anh cũng sẽ lừa được em. Chàng trai đang xanh bước bên em, đằng nào rồi cũng sẽ thuộc về anh. Chàng trai đang xanh bước bên em, đằng nào rồi cũng sẽ thuộc về anh.
Hello, everyone. Who's ready for another great VSA fan dance practice? Albert, you're looking great as usual. Kimmy, I love the haircut. Kevin, you're looking well.
Yeah, funny seeing you here. Look, I really do
No. Nothing. Remember, a mutual decision for our own independent personal development.
Right. Well, look, there's someone really important I wanted to introduce you to today.
Oh, that's true.
Jenny, heading to our place. Is this the VSA fan parade?
Oh, I'm so glad you could make it. Kevin, there's someone I wanted to introduce you to. This is my new fan dance partner.
Oh, my name's Ryan. Nice to meet you, bro. Ooh, I like your shoes. Damn, nice tats. Fire. I'm Kevin. I like the outfit. Thanks. I haven't changed in a day. Oh, and who might you be? Oh, this is my new girlfriend, Vivian.
Your what? Hi. You must be Jenny. I've heard such great things about you. Excuse me? Yeah. Everyone in my class always raves about how you were the only underclassman to get into the biomed research program. I would love to talk with you sometime about all the work I've been doing with sustainable technology. I would love to connect.
Okay, let's get started, shall we? Now, repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, what was that for?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Why did you follow me all the way here again?
Look, you can't invite me to that circus fan dance thing and not tell me what was going on. Constantine!
Alright, that was my ex, Kevin, aka world's biggest narcissist.
Okay, that much was obvious. I mean, the tension in that room was so thick you could cut through it with a knife. Anyways, I feel like you're not too happy about that new girl either.
Oh, of course not. He dumped me literally last week.
Last week is crazy! My neighbor's friends, that boy's a dog. So that's why you brought me along. Devious, I like it. Although, you sure you're okay with it?
Of course I am.
I mean, like, I don't think it's the healthiest coping mechanism. But oh well, I'm always down for good reason. Well, so what are we doing in this booth-ass neighborhood anyway?
Excuse me?
I mean, look around. You found out lavish like Palo Alto.
I happen to love this boof-ass neighborhood.
Yeah, and I'm sure you spend loads of time with it.
Well, I'm here right now planning my vegetables from home.
Exactly. You're here for a specific reason. You see, in a place like this, there's nothing but exotic vegetables and cute bubble spots and old grandmas frowning away and complaining about their husbands at casinos.
Anh à, thằng Quý xóm này vui hả?
Drop the phone.
Ryan, dễ thương quá vậy? Sao lâu không được không?
Không phải đi học.
Giỏi vui quá à. Đẹp gái là ai?
Là bạn của tôi.
Đẹp gái như vậy mà bạn thôi hả? Hi, chào cô. I can't really speak Vietnamese, I can understand it, but
Trời ơi, đứa này không biết nói tiếng Việt, nó hâm tơi quá.
Không sao, đừng lo. You should practice with Ryan. So good. Ever since he was a little boy. Okay, I have to go buy some stuff. See you.
Bye, something. Bye, something. Thank you.
Mr. Frat Boy President pretends to know nothing about Vietnamese culture or speak perfect Vietnamese.
Okay, what about you, Miss Jenny? How's your entire life put together? Vietnamese Student Association Club President, but doesn't speak any Vietnamese?
Whoa. I'm talking about you right now.
Sounds like someone's projecting.
Denial.
Alright, fine, you got me. So, I grew up about 3 blocks away from Rose Saigon, and my dad used to work in one of the pho restaurants here. Y'all know Pho Hanoi? Place is crazy. Anyways, and my mom used to work in a pharmacy down the street, so pretty much all the Vietnamese grandmas know me. I'm kind of famous here.
Oh my god, you're such a poser. Oh my god, my grandma would eat you up.
Hey, now, do we keep this between us two? I don't want my rep to get ruined.
I mean, I don't really think it's something you should be embarrassed of, but I understand. But you know, if you ever do want to flex those Vietnamese skills, we can use someone like you at VSA. None of us can really speak Vietnamese all that well, and we could really use someone to help us with our tones.
I guess I was right. But I don't know. I appreciate the invite, but we'll see if I end up showing up. Anyways, I have some pledges to torture. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, Jenny.
Yeah?
Thanks for inviting me to film this. It was kind of fun, I guess. And thanks for this, too.
See you later.
em đi về nhà. La la la.
Denny, God, where have you been? I've been roasting this bedkin for hours. Your aunts are gonna be here any minute. Just put this down. I'll just put this right here. Done. Oh, what happened to your face? Your cheeks are so puffy. Have you been eating that microwave ramen? Man, I told you it makes you fat and your face is so bloated. Just go wash your face. No one wants to see that.
Well, hello to you too. Where's Bab?
Your Bab's doing God knows whatever he does after work. Probably in some bar or casino. Just be quiet if your aunts mention him, okay? Oh, and be sure to mention Kevin's new summer internship, the one with the big signing bonus.
Actually, Kevin and I, we broke up. Well, he dumped me, but I'm doing perfectly fine.
Well, you were too good for him anyways. My daughter's much smarter than to be with a banker. All they know how to do is save money, but never spend it on their wives.
We're here! Coming!
I came into the back. Katina, Mimi, so glad you could make it.
Oh, of course we came! I mean, it's been so long since you invited us over. I thought you were dead the way you were avoiding our calls.
Lynn, you absolutely have to come to Las Vegas with us next time. The clubs were so fun. And what are you doing holed up in this little house anyways? It's not like you have a home gym and theater like Tina does.
Oh yes, Lynn, you have to come by to visit. The kids love it. Jeremy brought his entire speech and debate team over after they won the state championships.
Oh, that sounds so nice, but man, she's just fine here. After all, it's so close to Jenny's school. She comes by all the time after her work, with her internship and the honor society. But I'm not talking.
Oh, hi Tina, hi Trish, hi Mimi.
Hey, oh my goodness, you have to stop eating. I'm growing so much. You're almost taller than me.
I wouldn't say that. Is your mother even feeding you? You look skinnier every time I see you.
She's right, Donald. You need to be building up hips like mine. Perfect for making babies and even better for catching boys.
You're too much.
Anyways, Jenny doesn't need help getting boys. You know her boyfriend Kevin just got an internship with Deloitte with a $5,000 signing bonus.
Oh my goodness! You must be so proud. I remember when my son, Ethan, got his signing bonus of $7,000. So happy.
How's work, Lynn? How's the little shop selling dresses? Same as usual. Actually, this year, some of the models for the Lunar New Year Festival are going to be wearing my outfits.
Oh, how fun! Do you remember when we were teenagers and the three of us were in the fashion show? Oh, but then Lynn couldn't be in it because her boobs didn't grow in yet.
I was 13 and I'm like 20.
Oh, Lynn, did you put any salt in this baka? I can't taste any seasoning. How does your husband even eat this?
Speaking of, where is Andang?
He's probably out drinking himself to death at the lucky casino slot machines again.
He actually got caught up at work, so he won't be able to do this tonight.
I'll go get it.
Jenny, go, wait.
Jenny, gái cưng của tôi, đến thăm nhạc nữa. What's wrong with your face?
Hi, Matt.
That's
What are
sad.
you doing here, Dad?
Oh my God, that's sad, my love. Oh, and the sisters, khỏe không?
Thank you. How are you?
Oh my God, never better. Just scored big at the casino. Who wants dessert? Treats on me tonight.
I see. How is Lucky Dragon Casino nowadays? I haven't been to that place in years. It's always just so depressing watching those poor fools lying there hours, wishing that they'll win a tiny jackpot that'll make their lives worth living.
You know what? That's enough. You can make fun of me all you want, but you will not make fun of my husband in front of my face in my own home. I think we should leave. Alright, that's how you want it.
Bye, Jenny.
Bye, Jenny. I don't want to hear another word from you. You're so embarrassing.
Lòng chiều nhớ yêu sắc mắt xanh người đi xa để trong giấc mơ hồn anh thẫn thờ em ơi bao giờ mới được gần nhau.
So the trick really is in the tuck and fold. And if you don't have that, you don't have your foundation. But in this way, you can really pack it. And you already know, I stay packed.
So, you never told me what happened with you and Ryan after fan dance practice. What do you mean, what happened? You told me when I went to go buy groceries for my mom. Okay, but what did you talk about? Well, first of all, whatever that freak show over there is. Oh, tell me about it. I'm practically holding in my vomit as we speak. I can't believe they're doing this in VSA. Why can't they go terrorize some other club? You're literally the president, and they're practically consecrating their marriage vows in your front yard. Didn't need that mental image.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Did I miss anything?
Nothing other than public display of indecency and presentation borderlining on sexual misconduct from Danny. So moving out of your way.
You moved on fast.
Well, my girl Jenny here moves on quicker.
Oh.
I just found a new dance partner for the culture show. It's nothing. This nothing also happens to be the president of ABG.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I mean, you invited me. And I heard there were spring rules. Come on.
And you know I love you so
Jenny, is this the ABG to VSA pipeline? What are you doing?
Hey, enough chatter back there. You're taking away from my presentation.
Actually, I think that's enough time we have for today. Thank you, Danny, for that riveting presentation. Just a few reminders before we go. VSA will be tabling at the Lunar New Year event this weekend, and we'll be selling tickets to the culture show. All right, good luck on midterms, everyone. I'll see you next week.
So, what do you guys usually do after the meeting's over?
Hold hands and go run off into the sunset together.
Sick. Okay, come on. There has to be something that we can do. All of us.
All of us? I actually can't. I have like 3 midterms this week that add up to about 237% of my grades.
Dang, neither can I. I gotta vacuum my room.
You live in Graham. Okay, surely there's something that we can do together. Please.
Forget it. You couldn't get Jenny and Fama on a weekend, even if Michael B. Jordan was there.
Besides, what are we gonna do?
I mean, there's some.
I know a classic Vietnamese favorite that no one can say no to. Karaoke.
I like the way you think, Albert.
Oh, I love karaoke. Kevin, let's go.
get some Paris by night?
Okay, let's go.
Come on, Jenny, let's go.
Brian, I love what you're doing. Really, I like for the culture. But one, I don't go out like ever. And two, I really don't need to see Kevin and Vivian singing their vows to each other. Plus, I'm not going to give Christina another reason to judge me.
Look, Jenny, I understand you're nervous and you don't want to go. But look, I was nervous coming here too. But guess what? I grew a pair of balls and I came to the meeting. And you know what? Honestly, I'll have your back, please. If you go and you're uncomfortable, I will drive you back immediately. I promise.
Well,
Look, I got you, I swear.
fine, let's go.
Let's go.
And I will always love you. Thank you, I love you all.
Wow, that was something. You know, I always thought karaoke was a Vietnamese Olympic sport, but Connor, you got us running for our money.
Thank you, you're too kind. I could only hope to match Christina's rendition of Mamma Mia earlier.
Well, my mom didn't put me in the church choir for 6 years for nothing, so.
So, okay, that was amazing. Connor? Who's next?
Jenny hasn't gone yet? No thanks, I'm good.
Nah. If you have to listen to your high-pitched ass voice during gym meeting, the least you can do is sing.
No, really, I'm good. Christina, you wanna go get?
Don't act like I can't hear you singing in the shower.
So Miss Jenny can sing.
Miss Jenny cannot.
Hold on. I have something I know you can do.
Why I'll treat you like trash, not what I really want to do. But you only take that guy, so I'll give you my best try to treat you the way you want me to.
Don't really care. And if you get cold, you just have to hack it, because I'll be cold too. If I give you my jacket like, whoa, you ain't sitting up front. Running for the homies, you just sit in the trunk. I'll never answer my phone whenever you call it. And when the waiter brings the bill, I never reach for my wallet. Cause nice guys, finish last time. Why I treat you like trash? Not what I really want to do. But you only take that guy, so I'll give you my best try to treat you the way you want me to.
So Miss Jenny can sing after all.
Next thing you
you know, we're putting on the next production of Paris by Night.
Oh God, please no. My parents used to make me watch those tapes on repeat for hours as a kid.
Yeah, no, instead of Britney Spears and Selena Gomez, we were listening to Min Wit and Trish.
Wait, we're talking about Vietnamese music? I got just the thing.
đám trai đầu tiên cắn những tròn vuông sao cho
Looks like someone bothered to show up. Hey man, dude, traffic was crazy today.
It's like a 10-minute walk across campus.
Those squirrels are crazy. No one knows how to merge these days. Anyways, what do you got here?
Jenny brought these beautiful Ally eyes for us to wear in the showcase. Imported straight from Vietnam.
My oh my, a girl with foreign connections.
Didn't we already know that?
You're right. My charming good looks can only take me so far. I'm dealing with Jenny Fam after all. I need to step it up.
I just don't get it. How on earth are they together? What the hell does she see in him? It's literally been like 2 weeks since we broke up, and she's acting like I don't even exist.
Weren't you the one who moved on first?
Well, that's different. Vivian and I are actually in love. She's the light of my life. My rose in a world of thorns. My angel sent from the heavens. What we have is totally different from whatever freak show is going on. She has to be doing this to get back at me. Think about it. Jenny with a frat boy? It just doesn't make any sense.
Bro, did you forget to take your vitamins this morning? Definitely use a chill.
Hey, come on now.
You really are beautiful, Jenny. I don't know how you were able to pull it off. And you look beautiful wearing it, really. Oh, please. I'm just so excited to be a part of the culture show. I've always wanted to be a part of VSA. I just didn't know how. So when Kevin invited me, I couldn't say no. You two must be doing great, huh? Yeah. He can kind of be a doofus sometimes, but he's sweet. Anyways, how are things with you and Ryan? What are you talking about? It's my dance partner. Yeah, I know, but how's it going? I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, he obviously likes you. We can hardly stand beside each other, I promise, really.
Hey, Jenny, when you're done having a conversation, I want to try this really cool thing at the end of our fan dance, right? So, leapfrog, twirl, handstand. Oh! Do it at the end, you know what I mean?
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Hey, you guys hear something? Nah? Alright. Anyways, you've all signed up for an hour of tabling at the Lunar New Year Festival. So far we've sold, let's see, take the derivative, track this, what I lost? 3 tickets! Only 197 left to go. So, bring your A game and get your hustle on.
chân trên bến chiều nắng trên vai biển xanh thấp thoáng tà áo tung bay đêm xuống vui tươi câu chân nhau đến nơi này Sài Gòn đẹp lắm Sài Gòn ơi Sài Gòn ơi xanh nước trên biển khơi hoa màu người dân thăm đến câu tràn nơi xôn xao cuộc sống linh thang đang chân tôi đến chung vui Sài Gòn đẹp lắm Sài Gòn ơi
Chúc mừng năm mới. Support your local VSA. Buy tickets to our culture show. The youth are our future.
Hey, Jenny, could you pipe down? No one's gonna understand you if you're screaming at them in horrible Vietnamese.
What's your problem? You're even grouchier today. More than usual, and that's saying something. Cheer up, it's New Year's. Fix your face. If you start the year off on the wrong foot, it'll only be worse for the rest of it.
I don't know. I just don't really like that, I guess.
What? How can you not like New Year's? It's the best. The music, the food, the dancing, the money.
I don't know. It just feels really over the top. You know what I mean? Look at this place.
No way. New Year's is like the best family time. I even enjoyed cleaning the house because we got to do it as a whole family.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to dress me up in a bright suit and a red bow tie. I looked like a walking bell pepper. And then we'd go down to the temple with our entire family, And then, you know, we'd watch the fireworks go crazy, and the firecrackers were always super loud. And then the lion dances, oh my God, the lion dances. They would scare away all the kids. It was so much fun.
Mom, that's adorable. Your mom sounds incredible. What are you guys doing for New Year's this year?
Well, you see, my mom died almost 5 years ago, to be exact.
Oh my God, Brian, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's okay. It's not like you really wouldn't know. I mean, I don't exactly like parading around the fact that my mom's dead, but yeah, she was the one in our family that was really in touch with this Vietnamese culture stuff, and ever since she passed, me and my dad kind of just threw away our Vietnamese culture together. Like, you know, we grew up in Little Saigon. We had ball call like every other night. Every Sunday we'd have a nice bowl of pho, you know, with our extended family, and yeah, it was great.
I can't imagine. It was really miss her.
Yeah, I guess that's why I get bummed out around this time of year. But that was her favorite holiday, right?
Well, how are things with you and your dad, though?
Well, you see, my dad has the emotional intelligence of a spoon. Right? He's practically shut up Vietnamese culture even more than I have. And honestly, that's why I got involved in the frat stuff in the first place, right? Like, say what you want about the Alpha Beta Gamma boys, but they're so disconnected from all this culture stuff that it honestly just makes it easier to move on. And, you know, like, they made their community is created in such a way where I'm not judged for who I am, and I can just be who I want to be, you know?
No, I get what you mean. I think that's what, I mean, like, not entirely, but like, I get it. It's like what VSA is to me. I mean, at home, there's always this expectation to be the perfect Vietnamese daughter. And then at a school as white as Santa Clarita, it's hard to ever feel like you belong. But at VSA, we're just a group of kids who can exist, talk about our experiences, and have each other's back. And I like making it possible for the younger kids.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty cool to see what you guys have done. I mean, I haven't really been a part of VSA for long, but it's nice, you know, you guys all come together, really celebrate the culture, and you embrace it, you know, and really just put yourselves out there. I don't know, I guess it's been really difficult ever since my mom passed.
Yeah. You know how in Vietnamese there's no words for you or me? Like, we call each other aunt, and ba, or chu. Like, everyone's automatically our older brother, younger sister, auntie, or uncle.
Yeah.
I like to think that that's a metaphor for Vietnamese culture. Like, we're all family unconditionally. Even if you're a stranger and I meet you for the very first time, I'll call you aunt, my brother. And family, in my experience, they can be a real pain. But it's also really nice to know that there's always someone there to have your back.
Even a douchebag traveler like me.
Even a douchebag frat boy like you. Just come as you are.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But enough of this, enough of this sad talk. What kind of trauma are you hiding behind your erotic type episode of yours, huh?
Whoa, bold of you to assume I have trauma.
Oh, bold of you to pretend that you don't.
Touche! There's my mom, I guess?
Elaborate.
It's the most cliche thing I know. But she's always had these high expectations for me. Like, I'm her only daughter, the only one able to make a life out of the one that she and my dad gave up moving here. But not being able to speak Vietnamese, it's hard. Like, I can always tell there's something she's frustrated at me for, but we're never able to communicate what it is. And her expectations for everything, how I look, my grades, my relationships, they're all so high. And when things do go south, it's almost worse. She'd rather act like nothing's happening. Like, she's putting on this act for my aunties that our lives are great, the business is flourishing, everything's rosy.
And it isn't.
Far from it. My dad's been kind of going through a rough patch for a few years now. Ever since he lost his job, he's been spending more time downing Heinekens at the casino than spending time at home. And the worst part of it all is my mom acts like nothing's happening. She'd rather let him spiral and drink himself to death than risk the mortification of my aunties finding out.
Jeez, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, I get why she does it though. I think we're more alike than I want to admit. Doomed to repeat the mistakes of our mothers, I guess.
Whoa, calm down. Don't say that. You're committing yourself to a self-fulfilling prophecy. Besides, you're not giving yourself enough credit.
No, I think it's true. I mean, I think that's why I like to be so in control of everything. Like in VSA, everything is my say. And in my relationships. And my friendships. And basically every other part of my life.
Okay, but it doesn't have to be that way, right? Like, you're allowed to make mistakes, right? And even Miss Jenny has her entire life put together, has never farted in public. Even she can make mistakes.
Easier said than done.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way, right? Like, also, remember, right? It's okay to be who you are. Because at the end of the day, if you have the craziest psychotic breakdown, right, and you want to burn down an entire building, I'll be right there, right by your side. Just like you said, come as you are.
Okay, but what if I farted in public?
Yes, even if you did find it. Come as you are. Well, okay, enough of this sappy talk, okay? We have to take it to the cell. It's New Year's, cheer up, let's fix my face. Just mừng năm mới!
If you need something for dinner, I have pizza in the fridge.
Wait, talk.
Can you?
Well, I was wondering if you want to hang out this weekend for that. When you're free, of course.
What are you talking about? My room, huh?
I don't know. I was wondering if you wanted to hang out. Kind of like we used to. It is New Year's after all.
Son, I don't have time for this right now. Don't you see how busy I am with work? You never come home, and when you do, you just want to bring up bad memories?
Bad memories? Dad, how could you say that?
You know what I mean. Don't be dramatic.
No, Dad, what the fuck are you talking about? Is that all she is to you? Is Mom only a bad memory?
Son, there are more important things to worry about, okay? You're coming here talking so loud about the past, but you don't even know what you want to do with your future. You haven't even declared your major yet, and you're here talking about reminiscing on the past? Useless, son.
Useless? You don't want to talk about useless? It's been 5 years, and you're not even willing to talk about what happened. Why? Because you understand that mom wouldn't even recognize the menu for cum? What are you? Are you scared? Are you ashamed? Pathetic.
My moonshot, huh? Get out of here! I don't want to see your face again until you learn how to now meaning life.
Fine! I'll live your life just so I can kick everyone else out of your life.
Nhìn anh kia, bờ môi như đã tan héo sau bao tháng nay. Ngủ say đêm mê cùng những nhân tình thoáng bay, để lại trong anh khoảng trống không sao đáp tay. Nhìn anh kia, bàn tay mong manh vì nếu em quay trở về, và mong hai ta lại sánh bước cùng bước xe, để anh em đôi nhìn giống như một anh hề. No baby, no, 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 baby.
Oh yeah, Mindy, I know. It's just, he hasn't shown up to the last 3 dance practices. I didn't think he would miss dress rehearsal. I swear to God, when I find this motherfucker, it'll be the end for him. You're not gonna like it. I'm at the Alpha Beta Gamma house. It's the only other place I can think of where he'd be. I know. Don't accept drinks from strangers and keep a hand over your cup at all times. Of course, I have the Ollie eyes with me. Okay, I'll call you back. Bye. Oh, Connor!
Oh, Jenny, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Can I get you something to drink?
Where is he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Saban. He hasn't been answering my phone calls and I've been calling him nonstop. And this is the only other place where I can think of where he'd be. And I swear to God, when I find this kid, he's gonna regret ever stepping his sorry ass on campus. And if he doesn't show up to my culture show, it'll show you what happens to Vietnamese kids when they don't listen to their parents.
Okay. Listen, I don't know what happened, but ever since you got back over the weekend and talking with his dad, my boy's been in a sort of dark place.
Dark? Even with his dad?
I'm just saying, my boy's seen better days. All right.
Oh, Sammy, you look so beautiful. Oh, look, it's Mindy out there.
Dude, what the hell?
Could you chill out? Oh my God, it's not that serious. What do you make everything stupid so you don't work?
Say that I don't want to waste his dance partner.
Connor, if you never drink with you, just chill out. Have a drink and take that stick out of your ass for a while, okay?
We've worked so hard this entire quarter for this dance, and now at the last minute you're pulling this ass-half frat boy after me? What, did the white kids make fun of you and suddenly we were too weird to hang out with?
Oh my God, bro, it's not that fucking deep. Just chill out. You know there's another world outside of your little VSA? You know there's more things to worry about than making sure that every single meeting goes perfectly? But you're too scared to even think about having other people seeing you as anything less than totally in control.
Oh, I care what other people think about me. Ever looked in a mirror recently? At least I'm not playing the act of the token Asian kid.
Don't talk to me about being genuine. You're literally using me to get back at your ex. No fucking wonder you got dumped.
Fuck you, Ryan. You know what? Don't even bother showing up to Culture Show. But when you're choking on your own vomit, don't come crying out to me for help. When you pushed everyone away.
Fuck! Oh shit!
Oh my God!
I'm so sorry.
The dresses!
Oh, Jenny, I'm so sorry about that.
Get away from me! You're the last person I would ask for help.
hey.
Everything's fine, just super nervous for tomorrow. Ryan and I have been practicing so much.
What does that smell? Are you covered in beer?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, Kevin, I really gotta go.
Okay. I guess I'll see you later then.
Bye.
Break a leg. You know what? Drop the act. Something is clearly wrong. Tell me.
No, really, Kevin, it's fine.
Jenny, you know I can tell when you're lying. Just because we're not together anymore doesn't mean that I still don't care about you.
Everything's a disaster! Now you guys are ruined. My mom is embarrassed of me. My dad's spiraling. Ryan hates me. The culture show's gonna be a disaster. And I feel like my brain's about to explode and everything's my fault and I just don't know what to do.
Whoa, back it up. I don't know the backstory behind everything you're freaking out about right now, but I do know for a fact that it's not entirely the truth.
No, but it is. You don't understand.
No. It isn't. You see, life has this way of serving you messed up circumstances for absolutely no reason at all. And the best thing you can do is realize that you're a human being who has no control over these circumstances, and that it's okay to ask for help.
What are you talking about?
Can I be honest for a sec?
Go for it.
I realize I may not have been the most sensitive person when we were breaking up. Look, I just don't think I ever gave you a fair reason for why I wanted to end things. And I think at the time, I didn't know why either. But I now realize that's because we were both too proud.
What do you mean?
I think we were both too scared of being honest with each other. Like, we dated for a full year, and I feel like we still hardly even know anything about each other. Aside from the surface level stuff. You just seemed like you had everything together, and life was perfect, and our relationship was great, and I don't know. It was just hard being vulnerable with you. And sometimes, you were so worried about pride, and winning against Christina, and looking good in front of your friends, that we never really connected.
Damn, that was brutal. But I get it. I feel like the whole reason we got together in the first place was because everybody, my friends, my mom, Christina, they all said we'd be a perfect pair. And for the rest of the year, I just kind of try to keep that act going.
Yeah, I think if we were both honest with ourselves from the very beginning, things would have been a lot easier. And that's not to say that I didn't enjoy the time we spent together. I did. I really did. I just don't want you repeating the same mistakes, like going about your life refusing to admit when something's wrong.
Wow, Kevin, Vivian must really be something. This is the most emotionally intelligent conversation I've had with you, like, ever.
For real, Jenny. She's kind. She's pretty.
Well, okay.
Okay, but get this. She's really getting me to think about how I want to live the rest of my life. I've decided I'm done with business. I'm switching my major to dance. I think it's my passion. Like, it just feels right. Get this. Vivian really got me to figure that out.
Happy for you, Kevin. Really.
Look, I don't know what the deal is between you and Brian or the rest of your business, but I do know that there are more than enough people in your life who care about you and would jump at the opportunity to help you if you would just ask. People don't love you because you're perfect, Jenny. People love you because you're you.
Thank you. It means a lot. Really.
Look, I really do hope that there are no hard feelings.
No, none at all, actually. You gave me an idea on how to fix a culture show.
Can't you see, oh baby?
Let's do that. When I say those things, I always do this.
I stopped by because you seemed stressed. What's this?
Well, I've just been going through some personal things, and I've been finding it really difficult to make a decision, you know, and then I don't really know who I am sometimes, you know, and I feel like I'm constantly pulled in two different directions, you know, like who I am at home versus who I am at school, my Vietnamese side and my American side. And every time I get so close to picking one side or the other, like I just freak out and I self-sabotage. I end up hurting really great people in the process and a really good girl.
And what might this fear stem from?
I don't really know who I am. I'm constantly pulled in two different directions, and I just don't know what to do.
Seems what we have here is a classic case of conflict between the Asian American racial identity development theory identified by Stanley and Gerald Sue in 1972.
Professor, I missed class last week. Can you please explain?
You're feeling pressured because you've been told all your life that you have to live in one world or the other, that you have to be either Vietnamese or American, that you can't live in the present without forgetting the past. In reality, there is no decision to be made at all.
What do you mean, Professor?
You can be both without having to sacrifice one or the other. There's a reason why the term Vietnamese American is hyphenated. The two parts of you are just that. Two parts that make a whole person.
Let me get this straight. I can be Vietnamese and American. I can pick two sides without having to sacrifice the other.
Exactly. You can be Vietnamese and American. You can live in the past and the present. You can honor your mother and your father. Every part of you is just as real as the other. In fact, you can't be your true, authentic self until you acknowledge each of these individual pieces. The trouble comes when you put yourself in a box and refuse to acknowledge what you can be outside of it. That's how you put yourself as others.
I guess I'm always thinking of others.
Aren't we all?
You know what? Thank you, Professor. I really appreciate that. Actually, I have something I need to do.
Anytime, my friend. We Alpha Beta Gammas need to have it.
Alpha Beta Gamma too?
What? Did you think you were the only Asian American having an identity crisis in college? Believe it, my friend. Once in ABG, always in ABG.
I told you not to come by. I don't have time for this right now.
Dad, today's the day.
The day?
Dad, Mom died 5 years ago today. It's her anniversary.
And what? How does it make it different from any other day?
Dad, look, I know it hasn't been easy on either of us to deal with it, but we have to get over it somehow.
What difference does it make if we do talk about it? It's not going to bring her back, Ryan. There's no point in making yourself suffer if it's not going to do anything.
Look, I know I won't bring her back, but think about it. I am who I am because of her. I'm Vietnamese American because of her, right? And everything that she loved, and everything that she taught us, and everything she lived for, they're all still real and here with us, even if she isn't.
Ryan. I did my best.
What do you mean, Dad?
I just wanted to raise you the best I could. When she passed, I was lost. She was always better at talking to you. I just wanted to make sure that you had good grades, you had friends, that people weren't picking on you because you were the only Asian kid in a white neighborhood.
Dad, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
So, I did what I could, Ryan. I moved us down to the city. I made sure that you were doing what all the other kids were doing, that you were fitting in. And I know I haven't been the most sensitive, but I've been trying to deal with your mother's death too. And I was trying my best, Ryan, but I really should have been better. I tried my best, Ryan. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Dad. I appreciate everything you did for me. I really do. And she loved you, right? And she knew that you could raise me right. I am who I am because of you too. And because she loved you so much, I think it's up to us to honor that love.
Yeah. I know. You're right, Mom.
So Dad, how about we go to the supermarket, grab our favorite roses, and you want to go visit her with me?
Yeah, I would like that, yeah.
Let's go.
I'm an old man now. When did my son become so old, huh?
Hey, Riley, that happened a long time ago. Oh, and one more thing. Please clear your Google Calendar for tonight. Because tonight, you will be watching the performance of a century. Tonight, you are going to be watching the Santa Clarita University VSA Culture Showcase.
Mới sáng em cầm cái đầu buồn ồn thật đau chẳng phải câu đã làm em vào cung. Ăn sáng em tìm lý do chung chưa được no, em đợi về em làm anh dối tung. Ngồi trên con xe em ngoan lắm, miệng thì chẳng nói nhưng mặt em thì sao cứ thấp thầm vậy. Anh hỏi baby em sao đấy, em làm sao đấy, em vì sao mà em cứ như vậy.
This wasn't she, Karen. I think you would look really lovely in this.
That color and that material? So cheap. I would not be caught dead in that. Besides, I told you I want to make sure that my dress matches the color of my daughter's, so everyone knows that I'm the mother.
Wait, did you say match the color of your daughter's dress? Isn't she getting married?
And what about it? You being what, yeah?
Okay, I'll put you my dresses in the bag.
You know, this event, this wedding, is going to be the event of the century, even bigger than New Year's. I think one of the most important things a mother can do for her daughter is to make sure she has a fantastic wedding. You have a daughter too, don't you, Keelan?
I do. She's very smart and very beautiful, but far too young to be getting married.
Oh, thank God. There's no way you could afford a wedding with a shabby little shop like this. Oh my God! Do you know how expensive this is?
Sinoichi, I am so sorry. Please let me fix this.
Oh my God, I could kill you! Don't touch me! Oh! Don't you dare touch her! Oh! What are you?
I would not let you speak to her like that.
Oh! So this is your daughter? Oh, makes sense.
She
God, no! The mother is just like the daughter. No, excuse me? You're a get out of my shop!
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go tell everyone what a nightmare this store is.
Oh, and wait till I tell everyone about the liposuction we bought last summer.
You wouldn't dare. She has nothing, and I would much rather be respected than have anyone look down on me.
But it doesn't have to be that way, man. You're an independent, strong, accomplished woman. Admitting when you're wrong, asking for help, it doesn't change any of that.
You don't know what you're talking about.
But I do, man. I do. I do because I'm the same. I've been going through a rough patch now. For a few months, ever since Kevin dumped me. Ever since then, I've been feeling so lonely and insecure. And coming home and seeing Dad get worse and worse every time, it's been awful. And then I finally met someone who really understands me, who really makes me feel seen. But I think I messed everything up, and I think he hates me. He said some things that really hurt me. So, ma'am, I'm asking for your help. Of course, Tom. So, what do you need? Can you fix these?
God, these are horrible. I thought this before the beer stains.
I think I have an idea, but I'm gonna need some help. I was hoping you'd say that.
Ta biết nhau từ lâu rồi, ta yêu từng thói quen của nhau. Tuy không phải người yêu với nhau, ta vẫn hẳn là bạn. Ta biết nhau đang nghĩ gì, không cần phải nói ra làm chi. Câu chuyện này cứ như vậy đi, vẫn biết thân làm gì. Mình bên nhau giống như người yêu, nhìn nhau giống như người yêu. Dù không phải là tình yêu, nhưng chắc chắn không phải mình nào. Dù có thể sẽ không dài lâu, nhưng ta sẽ thật đậm sâu. Mối tình này không cần định nghĩa gì đâu. Đôi ta ở trên tình bạn, ở dưới tình yêu. Đừng có biết bao nhiêu, nhưng không ngày nuông chiều.
Where are those two? We're 15 minutes until curtain rise and no one's seen them? It's a catastrophe, a calamity in the front to the arts.
Wow, the drop boy expected, but who would have thought Jenny Hale would be the one to run the culture show?
Hey, I don't want to hear any of that, okay? We know Jenny. She's just probably preoccupied with something. We just have to wait a little longer.
Yeah? Is that what she told you? Well, you think that she put the culture showcase at least closer to the top of her priority list. Hey now, Jenny's never let us down before. She'll be here.
But what if she doesn't show up?
She will. I believe in her. And what about her hotshot boyfriend?
Yeah, Connie. Where's Ryan?
Listen, I know just as much as you guys. Me and the Alpha Beta Gamma boys have been looking for him for the past week, too.
This is gonna be a disaster.
I'm here! I'm here! Where have you guys been? I'll give Albert here a heart attack.
What are you doing, Jenny?
Oh, come on, please.
Guys, everyone, first, I owe you all an apology. I'm sorry I missed like 5 practices and rehearsal, and I'm a little late for the show. But anyways, I made a commitment to the show, and I fully intend to honor it. Albert, if you'll have me, please have me back in the culture set.
Are you kidding? Of course. Who else is gonna do the fight scene? Now, enough of this sappy stuff. We need to get your makeup and costume.
Wait. I have an announcement I'd like to make as well.
Of course she does!
Effective immediately, I will be resigning as VSA president. What? Trust me, it's for the greater good of the club. I realized I shouldn't be doing things just because I feel like I have to. I want to do things that free me and invigorate my soul.
Bro, what does that even mean?
You know what? I actually can't tell you that right now, but I'm excited to find out. But I realized something even better. There's a greater leader for this club. Someone who's drive and passion.
Jenny.
To take us further.
I accept. I'm
Danny, sweetheart, nothing I said applied to you.
Emotional,
Wow, because there's some really big shoes to fill, but of course I would.
Incredible. I know she will.
Do you understand what you've done? You made Miss Madam Party Pooper. You've given her a platform to enable us all to brainwash fun-hating, tree-hugging idiots.
Hey, that's Madam President Party Pooper to you.
No.
Wait. I have another announcement I need to make.
Giant eyes!
I may or may have not ruined the audience for the culture show. Oh.
You what?
Guys, listen. I found a solution, but I just needed to call for some help. Mom, Dad, you need me? You Tina?
Liz, custom dresses and tailoring at your service.
Yes, let's get these girls wet up into shape, and the boys can do a little patterning too.
It feels like just yesterday when we were wearing these exact outguys for our own fashion show.
Enough reminiscing. We have work to do.
Sir, yes, sir.
Anytime.
Okay, finally! I want everyone in their places in 5 minutes.
Oh, Jenny, wait. Look, I know I said some terrible things.
No, we both said some horrible things.
Listen, but that doesn't excuse my selfish behavior, and I was a jerk, I get it. And I totally understand that after this entire culture show is done and that we never talked again, right? But I want you to know that I've been dealing with some personal things on my own end, and I wouldn't have been able to do it if it weren't for you. And I really appreciate all the things that you did for me and all the things that you taught me, honestly. So if you help me, would you mind being my partner in the family?
What's everyone going to say when I tell them I had the president of Alpha Beta Gamma begging on his knees for me?
Same thing I was going to say when the former president of VSA was sloshed at a frat party.
Of course I'll have you as my dance partner, Doofus. You help me work out a lot of my own stuff. So, thank you for that.
Honestly, I'm happy with the pattern.
Right back at you.
Okay, people, enough of the sappy plot resolution dialogue.
super, super duper thankful. And then finally, last but not least, our leading lady, our shining star, our angel.